Hey! Welcome back. So, I'm gonna fight this guy. Whatever his deal is. Oh, it's just... I knew this. I knew it was a platforming section. The whole time. Yep, immediately dead. Fuck! This game's hard. Oh, if my audio seems fucky, it's because I now have a scissor arm, so I can have my microphone way closer to my face and not have to yell, and so I kind of turned it down appropriately. God, it's so, like, I'm fighting slimes, and like, they're fucking me up because I just can't fight them. Oh right, I only lost like 2 gold, so it's fine. Give me that. I like how my mentality was, oh, I only lost 2 gold. Let's risk our life for it. Fuck it. So, I don't know if I'm crazy, but to me it always looked like these skeletons had like Avatar Aang like arrows on their heads. Like they look like they've kind of got like a bluish arrow shaped section on their head. Fuck you, Dargan. Fucking pizza. You pizza shit. Get out of here. Thank you. He got out of here, which was very nice of him. Alright, what's this? Forest of fishing. Let's go do that. We're gonna do side stuff first. Shovel Knight couldn't activate this, therefore I am the better knight. Hey buddy, what have you got for me? Cipher coins down these pits. If only you could fish them up. Let's fish them up. Ah, fuck you, I didn't want to talk to you. Why would I want to talk to you? You're a terrible fucking influence. Oh, right. So the bomb burst has a unique ability that the fishing rod doesn't. It can go sideways. Which is very different. Oh, right. I'm being silly. Oh, and your magic recharges automatically, unlike Shovel Knights, which you have to, like, acquire potions for. Oh, this place looks scary. This place looks immediately scary. Oh, so... I think I already said this, but the, Plague of or the... Fuck. Well, I fucked that up, didn't I? Spectre of Torment is coming out in March on the Switch. Chances are pretty good, since I'm super unemployed. Anyone who wants to hire me, you know where to find me. Just at home. Fuck. Come on, Poshoons, you're better than this. You can do it. So I probably won't be playing or doing... The reason I wanted to do this Plague of Shadows DLC right now was because the Spectre of Torment is so close on its heels, and, you know, I'd like to cover this and get this out of the way. As if like, making it sound like fucking playing this game is a chore. It's not a chore. It's fucking... a fucking goddamn gift from the Yacht Club gods. And I hope none of you guys have told Yacht Club what I think of them and, like, tattled on me, because that would be uncool. Oh, I forgot how these platforms worked. I thought I did a bad thing by... Fuck. This is a whole fucking thing. Okay. My brain is all fucking over the place. I apologize if I have random strings of fucketry. Because that's just going to happen. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I did it. God, I am so rusty at commentating and riffing on my own bullshit. I do deeply apologize. These first few episodes are gonna be rough. Like, no question. Oh, hi, you're new. Haha, get fucked. Get dicked. Oh. Let's deploy a bomb onto this thing. Fuck. Well, that worked out really well. Let's try that again. Fuck. I guess I should launch it from the air instead of being a doofus. Oh, look at him go. Fuck. Okay, well... that kind of wasn't great. Oh, wait. No, I need him... I'm sorry. This LP is gonna be so fucking different from the Plague of Shadows, or the Shovel of Hope goddamn campaign, which I will now retroactively call that game, because Shovel of Hope is a fucking great name. Stop that. Stop that. Oh! Okay, that was almost bad. And by almost bad, I mean... Whew. Alright, come on, man. You can do this. You're the best alchemist in all the land. You can do it. Fuck. There we go. That's what I needed. So, like, this campaign has, like, puzzle solving. Like, this feels puzzling and shit. Oh, God. Spikes make me nervous in every platformer ever. Oh, no. So, to be honest, I might skip a lot of the side areas in Plague of Shadows, because look at how long this is, and it's kind of fucking absurd, actually, how fucking long it takes to do these side areas, and how complicated they can be. Like, they're actually pretty complicated, and have a lot of risk to them. Like, I don't know. I was like, oh, I'll just do a side area, and then I'll do Spectre of Torment, or, god damn it, not Spectre of Torment. I'll do Spectre Knight stage. But, like, this is, like, half of an episode spent doing this fucking level, which I feel bad about, but also fuck it. What's in here? Is it another relic? Ah! Great! The thing that I already had maxed. That feels fucking silly. Well, I'm glad I didn't use any of those, to be honest, because almost every single time I've died here, I've died to a pit, so they wouldn't have saved me, which is fine. Fuck it, we're doing side stuff this episode. Let's go return these to Percy. What's our next research level required? Research, okay, 60, okay. Thank you, Mona, I appreciate you as a person. How's the Magus doing? Hiya, Plague Knight, I bet you just, stellar at physics. You're good at math, right? Anyway, of course, you like potions. No, fuck you. That line of dialogue reminds me of me meeting a person. I'll get into that after I read this. What? This folly. There's some sort of musical notation scribbled all over it. Both sides. Bin and trash. Haha, he was talking, must have blanked out. Oolong, learn new stuff. I love Oolong. Okay, so this line of dialogue where she's like, I bet you'd be great at math, reminds me when I was in high school. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you, sorry, friend. I talked to this fucking guy who I didn't know, and he's just like, you know what? You seem like the type of guy who would know every line of Star Wars off by heart. There's definitely nothing here, boss. Did my most thorough check. Should we move on? Fuck you. You don't know nothing. Oh, wait. The fuck? I guess I can't do this until later. Alright, no more Trapple stuff. Okay, since I'm kind of unsure how long that ran, maybe end of episode? Maybe the episode keeps going. Alright, bye / hi. Alright, hi. It's a Spectre Knight. Editing's weird. Keeping track of time is important. Alright, welcome to the Lich Yard. Fuck yeah, this music's so good. I could spend this entire time talking about how awesome Spectre Knight is and how Spectre of Torment's gonna be great. And it will. But I shouldn't, because I did that the entire fucking first LP. But yeah, I'm so excited to play it. However, I don't think I'm gonna do an LP of Spectre of Torment right away. Especially considering how this, like, DLC is going to turn out in terms of an LP. I'm definitely gonna play that game one time through. Maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I'll stream my first playthrough of Spectre of Torment, instead of, like, just doing a blind LP, because streams are much more acceptable, like, streams are a much more acceptable medium for, like, long-term content, which is why I was streaming Persona 3, but for a lot of reasons, I'm moving to a pre-recorded format, because, like, Okay, so I started a series called RPGs, and the way I consider it is, like, so RPGs, the idea behind it is, RPGs are fucking long, and I have started a lot of RPGs recently, or I've bought a lot of RPGs recently, and the reality is, JRPGs and RPGs in general are really fucking long. And so the concept behind RPGs is I would stream once a week, and that would make me kind of accountable to play that like a certain amount of times and like put in the time. Whereas like if I play an RPG on my own, there's a chance that I could just fall off of it and just give up, which is totally viable and the thing that happens to, I imagine, a lot of people. But yeah, I wanted to stream it because then I'm held accountable. Anyway, but then it occurred to me, my first choice for that series was not a good one. Well, I've heard great things about the Persona games. I've heard they are literally hundreds of hours long. Can this guy actually fuck off? And so the pace that I was going was I would only stream once a week. I would stream on Fridays, and I would stream for about 2.5 hours. And that would get me half-hour episodes for the following week that I would upload onto YouTube. But thing is that, like, if I kept doing that, Phase Locket, a worthless relic, maybe someone else would use it. Reality is, that would probably take me, like, could take me a fucking year to finish, if I kept to that pace. And so I've opted to do pre-recorded episodes instead, which I'm going to record after this because it's going to be a lot more relaxed, because the RPGs series, I kind of want to be more relaxed, and I don't want to feel the obligation to have to, Oh, okay. Wow, you can get totally fucked out of, like, progress in that section. Anyway. Oh, no. Oh. Fuck, I forgot where it was. I lost my train of thought. I was doing so well, too. Sorry. Fuck! Fuck! Alright, cut to back where I am. Oh my god, how far back am I? Fuck! Alright, cut. Cutting time. As you may or may not be able to see, the side sections in Plague of Shadows are fucked. Okay, and we're back. Let's see if this guy kicks my ass again. Wow, I could have just been patient and not fucking ran headlong into him. Oh my god, I activated a boss. Fuck. Fuck. Stop, please. Thank you. I would like some health. That is appreciated. I forgot where I was completely. Anyway, I'm gonna, basically for the Persona series, which I'm hopefully gonna run in tandem with this, I might swap weeks in and out. It completely depends on, like, the type of workload it is, because due to my current PC setup, which I know I bitch about a lot, but fuck you. I know I bitch about a lot, but, with my current PC setup, it takes a really long time to render episodes, and so, like, not necessarily having 2 episodes rendered and uploaded for the weekdays, like every weekday, might not be feasible. We'll see how it goes. Fuck, this is gonna get me killed. The second is for sure gonna murder me. But yeah, so I'm just trying to change to a pre-recorded format. The thing that I might do, and let me know in the comments if, like, if you're somebody who watches the P3 series, which honestly almost no one is, and I don't blame them because half-hour-long episodes are really intimidating. But, and this might be a half-hour-long episode depending on where I decided to cut this. If there's a really fucking handy, built-in mechanic, asset that Twitch uses, which is you can export directly to YouTube, which is super useful for streams. And what I might end up doing is I might, after I test out the pre-recorded format and I see how people like it, or if they like it better, I might just start streaming like 3 times a week, like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And I might just export the episodes to YouTube. So I'll have like literally hours of content, but at least that way I'll actually make good progress on the game, because being halted on an RPG is like really bad, because those RPGs are really fucking long and would take forever to finish if I just kind of dilly-dally and only play 2.5 hours a week. Okay, good. I blind fucking ran through that whole section. Because I'm the best, and Plague Knight doesn't need eyeballs in order to win. He's the coolest. I actually do really like Plague Knight. Fuck, okay. Whew. Thank you for dying, sir. I do appreciate that. And again, I apologize if the audio sounds fucked in this version, because I'm testing out having a microphone that's like directly in my face, as opposed to on the desk in front of me and me having to shout. And I wanted to adjust the gain so that if I scream and swear, oh fuck, okay, that's bad. If I scream and swear a lot, it's not gonna clip the mic super hard. So I bumped it down a bit, and hopefully it still sounds okay when all of this is rendered out. Alright, fuck you, Beetle. That Beetle had a family, you fucking heartless wench! Who is this, commentator that I've made up in my head? God, I'm getting tangled in my own fucking headphone wires. But yeah, P3 is a whole other beast, and I'm not sure if it's gonna last. Because the RPGs started as a way to create an obligation to play a game. Now I feel like the way the format exists, I feel like RPGs is a challenge now. Like, if you don't finish this game, you have failed, and it has beaten you. Fuck. I really wish I'd picked a game that I don't fucking have no idea how to play, because I know a little bit about Persona, but I've never played through a full Persona game, so I'm going in completely blind. Pulled in a beaker and stuffed in a bag. Chester's always got the swag. Hey, nice relic, pal. I don't know what this accent is, I'm sorry. You know, I could take that off your hands and give you something a little more interesting. Yeah. Alright, awesome. So this is the equivalent of a Troupple Chalice. Fuck! Equivalent of a Troupple Chalice. So, I can replenish energy by destroying the fuck out of enemies, which is super useful, but also something I forget to use all the fucking time. So, I gotta try and remember to use that more often, because you can lose health in this game very easily. Fuck off! That was interesting. Juggling that skull was very interesting. Yeah, sorry for talking so much about, like, another show that you're not watching right now and its format. And also, I apologize for this episode that has no doubt run very long.
This is the illusion. I ran long, as always.
Alright, more treasure, yay! I'm the best treasure hunter that there is. What about that Shovel Knight guy? Fuck him, man! He's a bitch. Ah, fuck these frogs. I hate them so much. Yeah, get shit on, frog. So Cascade Powder isn't the best, but I find it really fun to use, so fuck it. No, Ghost, get out of here. Can I still go over here? Yeah, I can. Man, I have a lot more of this level. This last episode might have been a short episode, and this might be a long one, because side stuff takes fucking... I didn't mean to use that. Well, now I just kind of have to fucking wait for my fucking Arcana to come back. Oh, it has to... Oh, if you use it up all the way, you can't use it. Okay, that makes sense. But if you only use half of it, then everything's all dandy. Fine and dandy. Who is dandy, by the way? Where does that phrase come from? Find it... Wait. There was a phrase... You know when you, like, try and think of, like, the origin of a phrase? I think one of them that I was thinking about is, like, where does cakewalk come from? Like, that's a cakewalk. Where the fuck does that come from? Editor me. Fucking put on your chops and show where that came from, if you can. And I'm sorry I made more work for myself in the future. That's very unlike me. Alright. I think that's the last checkpoint before the boss checkpoint, hopefully. Yeah, okay, this is the last segment before the boss stuff. Fuck these frogs! Again, debate, are they wearing crowns or do they have horns? We may never know. Nice. Okay, Cypher coin. No, don't hum along to the song. I know it's catchy as fuck, but... Oh, God! Where am I? Oh, well, shit like that's gonna happen a lot. Oh, this series is gonna be long. This series is no question gonna be long. So yeah, I'm not sure if this will air in tandem with P3 just because, especially by how this is going, the last Shovel Knight LP, I kind of broke it up into... I kind of broke it up by each level is an episode, and like, I broke it up that way. However, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that based on how fucking long this is taking. And P3, the recording format is gonna be weird because I'm gonna be editing around all of the bullshit, such as like grinding and like doing floors I've already done. Bosses and new floors I'll keep in, and like school days and stuff in the Persona, like, within the game, I will keep around. So like, I'm not certain how long a recording session for that should last due to not knowing how much I'm gonna have to cut out. So recording that's gonna be weird. And then like, because when I was doing half-hour episodes of P3, because of my shitty computer, it literally... Well, time to juice up. It literally takes about 8 hours to render a half-hour episode, which is bad. Which is fucking, like, really bad. Hey, my favorite guy. So, Reaper meets Reaper, but you are no kindred spirit. What have you come to harvest, foolish alchemist? Ha, if only you knew. See me yawning under my mask? Oh, spooky ghost. A mask indeed, as befits a hollow, blustering fool. You hide only from yourself. How tragic that you shall never emerge from cowardice, for here your story must end. I appreciate your confidence, Spectre Knight. Okay. Sorry, I'm focusing on a boss fight. These are things that happen. Fuck you, sir. Fuck. Jeez. Alright, yeah, so some bosses are, like, really easy to tear through. Like, that was easy. Just like Staples. The joke is that Staples' slogan is that was easy. Anyway. Yay! Another essence! Huzzah! But yeah, I'm not certain if this will run tandem with P3, because if the episodes run long, and the episodes for P3 run long, it'll take a long time to export, and managing that day to day. Mona, what are you doing? Look at her! She's so graceful. Why is she dancing? So I could have just watched that forever, by the way. I had to hit A to activate this. Oh my god! The animations for dance in this fucking campaign are so good. Mona, what were you doing in here? Ahem, how long were you watching? And you operated my torque lifts unsupervised? I just dropped in and barely saw anything. Come on, heh, I'm not some creep. Well, I guess the charade is up. Yeah, I dance down here, all the time, by myself. Big deal. By yourself? That doesn't sound like fun. Well, whatever. I don't see anyone rushing to join me. I'm used to the solitude by now.
Wish I could help you there, but you know, 2 left feet and all.
Yeah, it's no big deal anyway.
Spectre Knight has given up the ghost.
I hate... Like, I could do a voice for him, but I hate doing a maniacal laugh for him. Great. I need to just swing by the Lich Yard and scrape up some ectoplasm later. Fantastic.
Your face, you look different. Is something the matter?
Silly, I'm smiling. Oh, by the way, take a swig of this health potions I made for you. Maybe it'll help. So, what are you working on? So, as you go through this game, you start to realize that Mona's a total fucking sweetheart. And it's like, the characters in this game are so endearing. Like, you're playing as a fucking villain who has a villain assistant, but you still can't help but love them. I mean, I can't. I don't know about you. I can't speak for you. Okay, I have a bunch of new toys designed. We'll need 60 cypher coins. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I guess end of episode. Fuck. You don't need to see this. Bye.